students, how are you doing today? My mic is here. Hello students, how are you doing today? Hope that you're ready to learn something new about English. And today we're continuing with Unit 7, the media. And the question that we'll be asking today is, what music video is the most viewed on YouTube? You wanna know? Let's find out, shall we? So the most viewed music video on YouTube. I'm gonna play this song and you try and guess, okay? Before I reveal the name of the song. Oh, what was that? This is the chorus part. I reversed the song and I slowed it down 50%. Can you still guess what song it is? I'll play it one more time. Okay, can you guess the name of the song? I will reveal the song at the end of the lesson, so don't run away just yet. Alright, that's enough. Let's talk about the forms of media. We know the media is content, right? But what forms do they come in? And in this unit that we are working with, they pit traditional media up there with new media. Traditional media, for example, journal, magazine, newspaper, radio, television. Journals are magazines, but they have scientific articles inside. And usually these traditional media is pit against the internet. But what I want to say is the organizations that run these forms of media, they're adapting to the times as well. So when we used to have journals printed in very nice booklets like these, nowadays we have electronic journals, and your teachers will be very familiar with this logo here, Eric. The journal that we search through for educational articles. Magazines have turned to e-zines, electronic magazines. For example, Time magazine has a very prominent website that shares a lot of very useful and very interesting articles. I'm sharing this image here because this is a very striking and very alarming image of the world on fire. It's about climate change, right? And this image, I wonder if you know it, is by an artist in Sabah. It's a Malaysian that designed this cover page, and her name is Red Wong Yi. Check her out, she's a really amazing artist. And the traditional newspapers, they have moved to setting up websites to share their news. For example, this is the Borneo Post. This is a English language newspaper in Sarawak. Radios have moved on to become podcasts, and also I want to introduce you to this one. It's Radio Free Sarawak. It's a radio station that broadcasts using FM as well as AM and also on the internet. And the reason why they're doing this is because they want to share news into the rural parts of Sarawak, which may not have internet or even electricity. And they also want to highlight the issues and stuff that's happening, giving Sarawakians in rural parts of Sarawak a voice. I really like what they're doing. And television has moved on to streaming television. So the biggest one in Malaysia is extra.com.my, and not one of them will die off. The old media will find a way to transform and to change itself and renew itself for a new audience, for a new generation. So these are the features of media. First one I want to talk to you about are soap operas. What is soap operas? Is it soap? No, it's more than soap. It's radio or television serials. It's a radio drama originally sponsored by soap manufacturers. That's why it's called soap operas. They started on radio stations and then they moved on to television. And of course, this explanation is not complete without an example. So I'm going to show you a soap opera and I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to show you two actually. overly sorry. You slapped that guy and he flew. And of course, this explanation wouldn't be complete if I didn't have an example that we're all familiar with from India. So check it out. Say fast forward 400 times.
Siddharth. அழாதீங்க சித்தார்த்.
Headshots too can talk.
நீங்க அழறத நான் பார்க்க கூடாது. சரிங்க. நீங்க சிரிக்கிறத பார்த்துக்கிட்டே நான் சாகணும் சித்தார்த்.
இல்ல மக, நீ சாக கூடாது. உன்னை நான் சாக விட மாட்டேன்.
You can go back and get the... Ui, headshot can survive so long, huh? Can watch videos sama? Wah, lihai oh. Okay. Hey, I don't want to die already. Oh man. She gonna wake up? Okay, alright. I'm glad that's done. So this is another famous example of a soap opera that's going over the top. This is what soap operas are. They are mostly about family situations. There's a lot of drama, a lot of emotional, sentimental stuff. And I'm sure your grandmothers or your mothers enjoy them a lot. Maybe you guys do too. Do you? Next, horoscope. What is a horoscope? I'm sure you recognize some of these zodiacs here. These are star signs based on the Western zodiac. It is a way of predicting your future based on your birthday. And it also predicts your character and personality. So I'm a Capricorn, right? I was born in December. And so I decided to look up my horoscope. And you want to find out what it's written for today? Okay, so let's see. Capricorn horoscope. August 6th, 2021. This will be an interesting day, provided you keep your eyes and ears open to the opportunities that arise. Don't be afraid to take on new challenges, even if you feel unsure about your abilities. Embrace the chance to test them. If others think you're up to the challenge, you should give yourself the same benefit of the doubt. New friends are indicated. Make a point to smile. Revive your love. Make this the year your love grows with a psychic love reading. Psychic love reading? Well, that sounds so interesting. It's got these things as well. My love match for today is a Scorpio. Any Scorpios out there? Oh my god, my sex is only 3 stars today. Oh, my poor wife. Oh, today I'm gonna get success. Alright, time to buy some 4D numbers, guys. Are you getting a 2-star vibe from me, guys? Anyway, I clicked into this psychic love reading stuff and check it out. You deserve answers. Find out what lies ahead. Get started. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Get 10 minutes for just $2. Oh my god. You want me to pay 10 ringgit? Please. Oh, next. Reviews. Reviews are an evaluation of something. We have movie reviews, video game reviews, product reviews, and etc. I'm sure that you're all familiar with what reviews are. Finally, there's one thing that we can never run away from when accessing the internet. It's advertisements. And if I want to talk about an advertisement, I might as well show you an example, right?
Das hier ist mein Sektor. Das hier ist das wichtigste Gerät des Küstenwächters. Das Gerät und das Gerät. Überlebensradar.
New guy, huh? Just explaining. Touch and go. All right. Let's see how he does.
Mayday, mayday. Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you... Over. We are sinking. We are sinking.
Hello? This is the German Coast Guard.
We are sinking. We're
Yeah, help
sinking.
them.
What are you thinking about?
They are sinking. They're not thinking. That's why you guys gotta learn English, right? That's why you're here in this YouTube channel, and that's why you're subscribing and you're liking what you see. In American English, you read this as advertisement. In British English, I think it's advertisement. So up to you. You want to do US style or UK style. So is it advertisement or commercial? Which one is it? What you saw just now was an advertisement, a message to promote or sell a product, service, or idea. A commercial is advertisements that spread through radio or television. So everything that tries to sell you stuff, it's advertisement. Commercials are those that are spread through radio and television. So let's look at some occupations in the media. This is a DJ. They work at the radio station. This is a correspondent. So these people, they live in foreign countries and they will be consulted on TV news reports to explain what's happening in a foreign country. Journalists are people who work for press companies, and what they do is they research and then they find out what is true and all the information, and then they find a way to present it in a way that we can understand. A blogger is something like a journalist, but in an informal way. Anybody can be a blogger. You can be a blogger about anything that you want. It's a person that writes on a website sharing something that they know. An editor works for a news company and they get to decide what news is worth pursuing and worth publishing. A columnist, they are usually experts or people who have opinions that they share, or they write letters to the newspaper companies and the editors decide to have them printed. A presenter works at a TV show and presents stuff. And a newsreader reads the news on TV, right? So those are occupations when it comes to the media. Next, you have your Google Forms, right? So there is a section with prepositions. I want you to do those exercises first, and then you come back here. All right, I'm assuming that you're done. Let's take a look at the answers to the questions. Number 1, excuse me, Mr. President, but would you like to comment blank the latest workers' strike? So which preposition would work well here? On. The use blank commercials on TV to sell things to children should be stopped. The use what commercials? The use of commercials. There's no comparison blank. Traditional books and ebooks. Traditional books are better. So there is 2 here for you to compare between. There has been a decrease blank the sale of CDs because now many people download music from the net. There has been a decrease what? The sale. Decrease in the sale. Our editor has a preference blank articles that tell both sides of a story. Good editor. Preference for articles. If you are looking for information blank careers in radio, try this website. Looking for information about careers in radio, print magazines have an advantage blank e-zines because you don't need a device to read them. Have an advantage what? Over e-zines. If you have any more questions, if this explanation is not clear, just hit me up in the comments and I'll try my best to answer. Let's look at collocations and expressions when talking about the media. What are collocations? Collocations are words that tend to appear together in English and usually in the same arrangement. So let me show you some examples. Be in the public eye. That means that you have the public's attention on you, whether it is the press, like what's happening over here, or even on social media. When you go viral for something, you are in the public eye. I gotta get out of the way. Be on the big screen is exactly what it looks like. You are in a movie. So I was on the big screen once in my past. Go viral. I'm sure you are very familiar with what this is. It's when something that you do on the internet gets spread widely. Either people like it a lot or people really don't like it. Have a lot of hits means that you get a lot of views. Make a name for yourself means that you are creating a good reputation about yourself. For example, if you're really good at editing videos, you can make a few really good videos and put them out there, and then you'll make a name for yourself. Make the headlines is exactly what it says. It's when you get featured in the newspapers. Let's look at word formation from verbs to nouns. Over here you see a list of verbs. Now let's change them into nouns. For publish, what is the noun form? It's publication. Subscribe, subscription with a T-I-O-N at the end. require, requirement, replace, replacement, receive, reception, involve, involvement. So if you look at these examples here, you'll see that sometimes you use a tion at the end, like in these 3 examples here. Sometimes you use ment. So if you see any of these 2, then you know that you're dealing with a noun and the root word is a verb. So let's come back to the main question of today. What is the most viewed music video on YouTube? So according to the Guinness World Records, this video has been viewed 8.3 billion times on 22nd of April this year. I checked recently and it has gone up to 9 billion. Are you ready for the answer? It's Pinkfong's Baby Shark. Did you know about that? If you're able to guess that Baby Shark is the most viewed music video, you probably didn't know that this song has been used to scare away homeless people in Florida. And it's also been used for torture in Oklahoma to torture some inmates at a prison. This lesson will never be complete if we're not allowed to play and dance to the Baby Shark song. So let's do it together, everyone. You make sure you do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, let's do some Baby Shark. That was fun. Alright, would you like to know how to talk to your girlfriend's dad? Oh wow, that looks kind of dangerous. If you want to know, you gotta stay tuned for the next lesson.